I didn't think I could honestly do it, first of all. And then once I realized I could, it was like, all right, well, let's just go a little more. Let's see how far I can actually go.
Welcome in, Dylan. Super excited to have you on to this interview. Before we dive into your story and your progress, can you just kind of give us a quick intro, who you are, where you live, what you do for work, and kind of like what your life looks like?
So my name's Dylan McKim. I live in Arizona. Actually just moved there a couple months ago.
Oh, nice.
Um, Grew up in Colorado, lived in Texas for a few years. I work on water wells. I drive semi trucks um, all over the U.S. pretty much. Um,
Yeah, you're
so
traveling a lot.
yeah,
What's your typical like month look like in terms of travel
um,
and work?
it kind of just depends on where the work is. The
Yeah.
last few months I've been working out in Nevada.
Okay.
Um, I actually just drove up from Nevada up to Colorado last night, so I'm in Colorado right now working.
Okay, yeah, just taking this, I saw your background from a hotel room, right?
Yeah,
There you go. That's awesome. Wow. So in the past, what, it's been 5 months since you joined us?
yeah,
I
roughly.
think 5 months about. So in the past
Mhm.
5 months, what are the results you've gotten from working together?
Um, I, I went from being roughly like 333 pounds down to 290 and 280s, roughly.
So you've lost more than 40 pounds in five
And my
months.
original goal was just to get below 300.
Yeah.
Was to go from like 330 down to 300.
Yeah. And
That was
you've blown past
like my
that now.
yeah.
That's
Um,
awesome.
a lot of
Do you
it
feel different?
I
Yeah,
do
sorry, go ahead.
actually. No, no, you're fine.
Yeah.
I do actually. Like it's what's more funny is so I work with a lot of different people, and I've known them for quite a few years, and people I haven't seen for a few months, they'll come up to me and they'll be like, "Wow, dude, you look like you've lost a lot of weight." So
That's a good feeling.
so obviously it's like it's they can tell.
Yeah.
So and
Yeah.
my girlfriend's really happy that I'm losing weight and being healthier. So
Oh, that's awesome. Yeah.
mostly just being healthier in general. So
Yeah. Well, so let's backtrack then. Take me before you met me and like joined our program. What were you doing before all of this in terms of like
um
health and fitness and
I wasn't really health wise. Like I would start going to the gym for, like a month, 2 months, and then I just fall off.
yeah.
Um and I wasn't really lifting weights. I would just, kind of haphazardly like walk on the treadmill and just kind of do like idle stuff and really that would go on for maybe a month, then I'd stop 2 months, stop for 3, 4 months, and then go back again.
Yeah.
And,
Okay.
and then as far as like my eating habits, they were pretty much non-existent. Um, so
Okay. It was
yeah,
just kind of like grab what you can get and not think about it.
pretty much just grasping at straws, pretty much.
Okay. Yeah,
No,
that makes
no
sense.
sense of direction at all.
Yeah. Okay. When you came across like me and our content and stuff, what kind of like resonated with you that made you want to reach out?
Um, I saw I saw your thing on Instagram, and it was basically
Yeah.
just like, if you travel, like this program's, you travel, you put in a lot of hours, you want to be better with your health decisions. I was like, oh, well, that kind of sounds like me. So
Yeah.
that's kind of what got me pointed in your
Okay.
guys' direction.
That's awesome. I'm curious, like, did you, when you were in the process of like learning about us or even like signing up, did you have any sort of like hesitations or reservations about it?
Yeah, I mean, there was, but at the end of the day, it was like, okay, well, if you're gonna do it, just do it. Worst thing that happens is it doesn't work, and then you kind of learn from that lesson.
Yeah. Yeah. Okay. I like that mentality. You kind of just like, I'll just take the plunge and hope
Yeah,
it
I
works,
mean,
kind of like worst
yeah,
case scenario is not that bad.
no risk, no reward. So,
That's true. Yeah, that's a good point. In the past 5 months, how would you say your life has impacted, or I guess like what results have you seen in your life and the impact you feel as a result of doing this?
um, I feel more. I feel like I have more energy throughout the day.
Okay.
Um, and because I used to drink like probably 2 to 3 like energy drinks a day, and
Wow.
now I drink none,
Wow. None. You
zero.
went from 2 to 3. Which ones? Were you doing, what was it, Monsters,
Uh,
Red
I was
Bulls,
doing Red
Rockstar?
Bulls.
Okay.
I was doing like 2 to 3 12-ounce Red Bulls a day.
Wow. Okay. No, those will jolt start your system for
Mm-hmm.
sure. I remember in my point where I was super low energy, I was drinking the white monsters. That was
Mm-hmm.
that was my go-to.
Yep.
So now you've gone to zero from
Mm-hmm.
what is that? Each Red Bull is like what, 150 milligrams of caffeine? So like
Something like
something
that.
like that. So like 500 milligrams of caffeine a day to
Mm-hmm.
none. And you have more energy now?
I feel it feels that way.
Wow. What do you think has contributed to that?
Probably just a healthier eating habits, and
Yeah.
not so many sugars and carbs, and you know at least that's how I think
Okay.
about it. And
Okay.
probably just
Yeah.
and probably my mentality too. um
Yeah.
or just the mental part of it. It's like, well, do I really need that? Not really.
What do you think led to that mentality changing?
Just the more I started seeing mostly for me, it was just more seeing the scale drop, and I wanted to be. It was like, all right, well, now I can do this. Now I can
Yeah.
know I can do this, and now I can start cutting things out that I don't necessarily need.
Yeah.
Um, like I also quit drinking soda for the most part too. Like,
Yeah.
so it just I started cutting out pretty much everything that I didn't need,
Yeah.
and or wasn't really good for me either. So
Yeah. Okay. That makes sense.
yeah,
Were
I
you,
kind of oops, sorry.
go ahead. No, go ahead.
I kind of jumped into the program basically, um, with if you're gonna do it mentality.
Yeah.
So
That's awesome. I mean, that's why you're so successful. It's because you've had that mentality of like, I'm going to implement, I'm going to go. Like, I
mhm.
mean, I love seeing your wins pop up in the channel too. Like, t take me back do you remember at Thanksgiving when you posted about your pant size or
Yeah,
it might have been shirt size?
yeah. So I think that might have been shirt size might have been Christmas, I think, or somewhere around there.
Okay,
Yeah.
yeah,
Basically what happened was is my girlfriend's mom had bought me some shirts,
yeah,
and um she got the size wrong.
yeah.
So, and I was like, oh, because I was at a 4XL
Okay,
at the point where I was like 330 pounds. I was a 4XL, and she got me like the 2X. I was like, oh, there's no way these will fit. And then I just tried it on, and I was like, oh my God, it actually fits.
wow. What did that feel like?
Uh, being how I probably hadn't fit into a double XL in probably 4, maybe 5 years.
Wow.
Mm-hmm.
Wow. That's awesome.
Mm-hmm.
Dude, I'm so proud of you, man. I'm like beaming ear to ear, like hearing this story. It's really cool. And it goes to show how powerful our minds are when we take information and then we actually implement it and then
Yeah.
we see the fruits of our labor. It's like that's so
Mm-hmm.
awesome. I love to see that. What would you say have been your biggest learnings from the program that have allowed you to see this type of results so
Um,
quickly?
I I would definitely say that, well, having like a program, like an actual like strength training program,
Yeah.
that helped because I didn't really know what I was doing when I went to the gym.
Okay.
Like
Yeah.
I didn't have any structure with it.
Hmm.
And working with Shallon, he kind of gave me some structure, which definitely helped.
Yeah.
Um, as far as what exercises to do, and breaking it down over a couple of days and stuff like that, that definitely helps. And then just the nutrition part of it too. That I think helped out a bunch.
Yeah.
Because I had absolutely, I wasn't the best on my diet until I got on this program, and then I took it a lot more seriously.
Yeah.
Um, and I think that helped out a lot too. Was just the structure of the training and also the nutrition part of it.
That's huge. There's the saying goes like plan ahead or plan to fail. So
Hmm.
having that clear plan is so huge. That's awesome. What is your I know you mentioned earlier your girlfriend's really excited about this. Like, what is your family, your friends, like what do they think about your journey over the past couple months?
Um, 100% noticeable.
Yeah.
Um, like they 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 notice the size difference,
Yeah.
and they definitely think that it's a good thing that I've lost so much weight, and they're actually really supportive about it too. So,
That's awesome. Wow. What's your goal from here?
um, I'm trying to be 265 by the end of the year.
Okay, 265. And you're at what right now?
Roughly 290 to 289.
265 by the end of 2026?
Uh-huh.
How tall are you?
6 foot.
Oh, we can do more than that.
Well, I'm just trying to keep it, reasonable.
That makes sense. Yeah. Yeah, 265, so that's like 25 pounds down.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, that's definitely doable goal. I love it. Okay, so keep pushing on the weight loss. Any other goals?
Um, not really. Like I'm in a pretty good position at work. Really good position as far as like with my girlfriend and stuff like that. So it's mostly just trying to take better care of myself.
Oh, the other thing I wanted to talk about was, and Shalin told me about this story, so he wanted me to bring it up. He told me that your initial goal, like you said, was drop down to 300, right? Break
Uh-huh.
300. And so you dropped down to 300, and then talk us through the story. What happened then once you hit under 300?
Um, you know, I didn't think I could honestly do it, first of all. And then once I realized I could, it was like, all right, well, let's just go a little more. Let's see how far I can actually go. It's kind of how I kind of perceived it in like my head.
Yeah.
But getting to that point, it was just like, wow, I actually did it.
Yeah. It's pretty odd. It like breaks something in your brain.
Yeah.
Right?
Hmm.
There's a book. It's called The Big Leap. Have you heard of it?
No, I have not.
It talks about how we set these limits for ourselves in
Uh-huh.
our minds. And the only way to like break past them is to like go past that limit and then prove to ourselves that it's actually possible. And
Yeah.
yeah, that's
Yeah,
awesome.
it's just because for, years, like I would drop down, 15, 20 pounds and still just constantly be above 300. And then it was like, all right, well, now I'm back down to, a weight because so like 5 years ago, I had just constantly been at like 280.
Okay.
And then I kind of let myself go. And And then I shot up to 330 pounds, and then coming back down, I was like, oh shit, oh shoot, like this is awesome.
Yeah.
It felt really good. I was
Yeah.
definitely really proud of myself for doing that.
That's awesome. Wow. Um, so I'm wondering then if maybe your brain has a current limit of 280 unconsciously. We got it.
Yeah,
Yeah,
yeah, but I also like to set reasonable goals too. Like I like to be able to hit them and then go on to another one and then another
that's great.
one. Just
Yeah.
just as a just as a clear goal, I guess
Yeah.
is the best way to kind of look
That's how
at
you did it
it.
with 330 from 333 down to 300. And then you're like, okay, time to set a
Mhm.
new goal. Time to
Yep.
set a new goal. I like that. That's awesome. Uh, okay, cool. I'm curious too, like, what's been your experience with like the program and kind of like how would you describe the program to somebody who isn't in it?
Um, my experience is definitely you guys are definitely hands on. Um, and like the the check-ins are really nice just because
Mhm.
you actually get to see your progress. And Shallon's always willing to help, whether it be like I think the last check-in we had, we were talking about being in a hotel, and I had mentioned that I wanted to do like start looking into like pre-made meals.
Yeah.
He was like, "Oh, by the way, if you check this out," and he sent me a link and he kind of showed me some stuff. He's like, "You can, instead of, what's the best way to put it? Basically, he was like, you can go to the store and look for like these brands and this kind of stuff and what to look for, on the packaging label, and just kind of
Yeah.
a definite good sense of direction." And
Okay.
I and I
Yeah.
and I think that's what most people kind of, you know, most people need is just a good direction.
Yeah.
And
I
it definitely helps having, especially when you're not too, it's like whenever you need a best way to put it, it's like, whenever you need your plumbing done, you go, you go ask a plumber for help.
yeah.
It's kind of what you guys are, like I don't know nothing. I didn't really know nothing about. I never even really heard of a back row split till this program.
Mm. Yeah.
So and then strength training. I did a lot of strength training when I was in high school and
Yeah.
never really done anything past that. So I had no structure with it, and that's how I would describe it, is very hands-on, very focused on your particular goals and how to get there, and to help you get there.
Yeah. Okay. Awesome.
And that
Well,
was a lot of help for me.
that was what?
That was a lot of help for me.
Oh, okay. Yeah, that's awesome. Yeah, Shaalin's the best.
Hmm.
I feel so lucky to have him on my team. He's such a great coach and yeah, that's great. I love that you've had such an amazing experience with him. Um, cool. Well, those were the main questions from me. Is there anything else that you want to add about your journey that we didn't touch on, or do you feel like we encapsulated it?
Yeah, I mean, I think we did. I mean, I definitely, um, if you don't know what you're doing, this program definitely helps. Um, like it helped me. It kind of gave me the building blocks to help me further myself.
Mhm.
Um, and it's nothing but a good thing.
That's
So,
awesome. Cool. Well, thanks for coming on, Dylan, sharing your journey with us. This was great. If anyone wants to reach out to you, what's the best way to do that? Like Instagram,
I'm on
email, LinkedIn?
Instagram. I have an Instagram. It's just
Okay.
my
What's
name.
what's your
Dylan
handle?
McKim. Dylan McKim.
Okay. Okay. Cool.
So,
Awesome. I can link that below the video. So yeah, thanks again for coming on. This was great.
oh, no problem, man.
Cool.
Thanks for having me. I appreciate it.